Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mishra, and if you're new here, I do videos about all things budgeting and our debt-free journey, the good and the inevitable bad. And you'll also see some day in the life, Sunday resets sprinkled in there along the way. So today we're gonna go and I'm just gonna recap. I'm not gonna go through my whole December budget, but I'm just gonna recap some key areas for the month, and then we're gonna get into our January budget. If you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you. And if you think that someone else might enjoy watching this video, you can share this video with them and give it a thumbs up. I'm just gonna be looking at my computer over there if you see me kind of looking off to the side. But the first key area that I wanted to highlight was our income. So as you know, I have a 9 to 5. I do some side work. I do bookkeeping and I do some in financial services. And so that is not guaranteed income. I'm not really normally sure how it's going to come, if it's going to come. It depends on how much effort I put into doing, like generating more clientele and stuff like that. So in the month of December, our budgeted or expected income for the month was $8,426.80. But as you can see, so for the financial services side of things, I brought in $2,483. And for the bookkeeping, I had initially budgeted $1,000, but we ended up bringing in $1,800. So our total income for the month of December was $11,965. I'm glad to say that in the month of December, I actually brought home more, or was basically equal side income than I did to my full-time job. That's obviously not something that happens every month, but it's kind of cool to see that that did happen in this month. So other income, $500. I had gotten some money for Christmas, so that's what the other income is. The next part that I just wanted to highlight was my RRSP matching. So if you're in the United States, our RRSP matching is our retirement plan matching, and it's similar to the 401k. I started contributing to this in March, and my employer matched what I put in up to 3% of my income. And so basically from March until now, I've invested a total of $3,586.10. But the current balance in the account right now is $3,610.74. So obviously it fluctuates month to month or day to day because it is invested in the stock market. And so the average rate of return right now, as of December 31st, was 1.4%. So if you've seen some of my other videos, sometimes it's 4.9%. It just kind of depends. So I just wanted to highlight those two areas. Even though I got paid extra income because December was obviously Christmas and we spent a lot more money surrounding food, and then we also spent money surrounding gifts, and also in December is my husband's birthday, and there were some business purchases that I made, so I don't have like an influx of extra income. So that was basically our December. Let's get into our January budget, and we'll see some of the new things that we have going on for the year 2023. Okay, so January. So first we'll go into our income. So our income from our 9 to 5 is expected to be $5,980. And so if you look at my videos from last year, you know this is lower than regular. Where my husband works in the off season, their hours are reduced. So that is why this is like that. We're hoping that that will change in the near future. So CCB, so that's the Canada Child Benefit. Basically, we get some money from the government every month, and it depends on your income from the previous year. So it will change again probably in July. And so that's $346. And then from bookkeeping for the month of January, I expect to bring in $1,200. And this is pretty much guaranteed. It doesn't fluctuate. It would only get higher if anything. And then other income. So we have this thing called the Climate Action incentive that the government started giving out quarterly instead of on your tax return. So $209. So that's supposed to come around the 13th of January. So our total income should be $7,735.80. And so we're just going to go down now to our bills. They're pretty standard. WYSC, I believe that's our electricity. It's either electricity or water, but it's $55. So I already have the bill. I think it's like $53. OPUC, these are our utilities, $160. So at first I was budgeting around $130, but I noticed in the winter months it has gone up a bit, and maybe that's because we started using our heat. Our rent is $2,422, so that is the same for now. And parking, so we only have one car right now, so the parking is $80. At some point we will plan on getting another car, so that will eventually go up. Our internet, $108. We have insurance for our family, that is $300. And then subscriptions. So I have all of our subscriptions coming off of my American Express card. So $175 is what I put on it for the subscriptions. And then our car insurance. So we have a little bit of life insurance in here. Car insurance for one car. Before it used to be two, but now we're paying a little bit less, so that's good. $220. And then TELUS. So last month we budgeted $300 and something, but that was just a bigger month because my husband had gotten a smartwatch, and we had some long distance charges. But this month we're budgeting $275. So I think that's more in line with what we will be paying. And so also in this is, device fees for our cell phones. So our bills for the month are $3,795. And so you'll notice here I have Nissan. So this was our car payment because it is a bill that comes out, but I like to have it listed in the debt section. So let's just move over to our debt now. So our Nissan, we're still paying this off. The balance is around $4,300. So we're hoping to have this done by this year. And we pay $500 a month for that. And then so our credit card. So I have this credit card and the minimum payment is $175, which is what I normally budget. But this month, looking back at my goals, I wanted to pay off $151 in addition to the minimum payment. So that's why this is $326. And then for our American Express, the minimum payment is around $20. So that's just the same. And then we have a consolidation loan. This one's my husband's, $473, and this one is mine, $740. So the total of our debt payments for them is $2,059. Wow. Just imagine when this is paid off, like having this money back in our budget is going to be fantastic. So we'll go up to our variable expenses. And so what you'll notice is because our income is lower, I know I do bring in some side income. If I do that, then I can change some of the amounts in these categories, but I like to be very conservative because I don't know if that income is going to come in. So for groceries, we budget $600. Dining out, I know the food budget is really the budget where we need to be the tightest, but I decided to before I never budgeted for dining out, but I was like, okay, let me put it there because we clearly do it sometimes. So I did $100. We've been staying pretty good with our fuel because we do only have one car now. So $400, I normally just do $100 a week. And then down to our pets, so $400 a month. So we have 2 dogs and we have fish and we have a lizard. So that goes to basically feeding all of them. And so basically, normally I budget $200 for miscellaneous, but in order to zero out our budget, this was the remaining leftover. So I'm only going to budget $126 for miscellaneous. So our total variable spending, is $1,626. not too bad. And so here is somewhere where it changes a little bit. So if we look at our investments, so I contribute $180.80 to my RRSP, my group RRSP with work, and then they match it for the month. And then so in the month of December, you know, I showed how we had $500 of extra income that we had gotten for just for Christmas. So I decided to take $300 of that and open up an RESP for my kids. And so one of the reasons why I did this is because, you know, it's always good to plan for the future. But the other part is we get a Canada Learning Bond of $500. I got a letter in the mail that I know at least 2 of my kids will get it if I at least just open the RESP. So I figured, you know, they're young, I might as well start doing it now. And so I'm just doing $25 per kid, which obviously is not a lot, but that's what I can do for now. Once we pay off our debt, I'll be able to increase that. But for right now, that's what that is. So RESP is what we're contributing for our kids' education. So that's basically it. And so if we go up to the top and we do our little budget summary, you'll see it's not too bad. I don't have any extra in savings right now. If I do get extra income, hopefully this is a place where I can start to kind of put some of that, but I am focusing on paying down debt. And total remaining $0. So today we have done a $0 budget. I know sometimes when I have extra money, I just kind of leave it there, but because this month, as far as I know, is just going to be kind of like a regular tighter month, we're zeroing out the budget. That was our January budget. And so I already did a video on my goals for 2023, so I'm not going to really do too much with that. But I did want to just quickly go over my goals for January. There's not a lot of them. So my first one is I want to read a book. So I actually do not read. Like, I don't read at all. And I think I just feel like I don't have enough time to read. But at the same time, I do spend time scrolling on my phone at nighttime. So I want to kind of replace scrolling on my phone at nighttime with reading a book. So the book I'm going to read is It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. So I have a couple of people that have recommended Colleen Hoover as an author, and I also want to read a fiction book. I don't want to read a nonfiction book. I feel like I do a lot of self-development and stuff like that. So yeah, that's my number 1 goal. The number 2 goal is to contribute to my RESP, the kids' education savings plan, which I don't think I won't accomplish that because I have it set up to automatically come out of my bank account. So that should happen. I want to pay $151 on debt. So, you know, if you watched my goals video for 2023, I want to pay off $15,000 for the year. And so putting this extra little bit on my debt will help me accomplish that. And then finally, I just want to maintain my self-care or like health routine. It's not really a routine, but there's certain basic things that I don't do, like taking my vitamins, going to bed on time, and that type of thing. And you can see them again in my video. But I just want to maintain that. I didn't wait till January to start them. I started them as soon as I thought that that's what I wanted to do. So I just want to maintain doing those things consistently. And so I might try and make some type of habit tracker so that I can track me doing those things. But yeah, so those are just my goals for January. Very basic. I should be able to accomplish them. Thank you for sticking around. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.